Hi there everyone, it's Gloria Kremer today, and I wanted to show you gold leafing. Let's see if we can, hopefully my dogs will cooperate this morning and not make too much noise. So we have this gold leafing in the new mini catalog. Right now it's on back order, but it's a lot of fun, and you can use it to put some gold details onto your cards. Now I sort of cheat. I have this Emboss It pen that I got on Amazon, and I find it works really, really well with my heat and stick powder. Sorry. Okay, so this is what I do. You will need heat and stick powder. You'll need your gold leafing, and I put it into this big container because it makes it a lot easier. And I will show you I'll show you how I do it. So I just use this pen, and I just sort of do it randomly where I want the heat and stick powder to go on. Now I should have grabbed like a little spoon or something, which I'm gonna go do. Sorry, I wasn't as prepared as I thought I would be. Okay, so I'm gonna use a spoon, put my heat and stick powder on, just like I would if I were to emboss something. I'm gonna brush off the anything that might be sort of sticking on there, and then I'm gonna use my heat tool. Now with the heat and stick powder, it's very, very quick. Like you don't have to melt it for very long. So then we're just gonna press that onto, and I just grab the big leaves, and then I take a brush and I just brush off the extra back into my container. And I'm telling you, this gold leafing will last literally forever, because a little goes a long, long way. And when you take it out of the container, it will fluff up. So use a really big container. And there's our gold leafing. I don't know if you can see that, but there it is on this card. So let's do it on our butterfly card. We're going to, again, I use the embossing pen. If you have Versamark, you can put, you can use the Versamark ink pad and just use a dauber or something. But I'm telling you, this embossing pen is awesome. And we're going to put our heat and stick powder on. I'm going to use a brush to brush off the extra powder. the heat and stick powder will make everything sticky. So if you can, just make sure you brush off all the extra powder, because you just don't need everything sticking to it, to your card. Okay, now we're going to use this heat tool again, and we're going to melt it. It's really, really quick. You don't want to overdo it, because if you overdo it, it's going to dry the heat and stick powder, and then your stuff won't stick onto it. So grab big flakes of the stuff and just put it on top. And then once we have that on there, we're gonna take a brush and brush off the extra. Oh, let's see, it looks like I might have over dried some of the embossing pen, because I'm seeing there's not as much gold leafing sticking on there as I would have wanted. Moving on, punch. Sorry, and you probably hear my husband in the background because he's working from home and he's in a meeting, and we're going to be competing for who can hear the most, or whose voice is louder. Okay, so there we go. We have this butterfly, and it does look like I went and overheated the heat and stick powder a little more than I would have liked, so that's why there's not as much gold on this butterfly. But as you can see, it's still, some of it is still there, and once it dries, it's not going anywhere. It's gonna be stuck there. So hope that helps. Like I said, this gold leafing is a lot of fun, and hope you get to give it a try once the leafing is available again. Have an awesome Friday. Thanks for joining me.